Hello everyone, welcome to Saturday CSAT session. In the last two sessions, we have covered two different topics. Letter coding and decoding is one of them. LCM, HCF is another one. I hope you enjoyed those sessions. Again, in this Saturday session, we will be covering another topic which is based on the applications of average. See, in some of the questions, it will be asked as average. In some other questions, it will be asked as what is the mean value or what is the mean of so and so data. So I have done little bit of research like as usual. Let's look at what are the questions and how many questions have been asked in the previous years. So this trend is from 2013 onwards till 2023. See, if you see initially it was asked in the alternative manner and the number of questions were less, but 2016 onwards the questions have slightly increased, but again there is no regularity. But altogether, out of all these 11 years, there were 13 questions from this particular section, and all of them have same uniformity. So uniformity in the sense whether they are directly asking the average or they are asking the application on the average. If they wanted to make it little difficult, they would ask the application where you need to find the average or sum of 2-3 things in order to get to the correct answer. So यहाँ पर एक simple formula याद रखना है, and the same formula will be useful in all types of questions. Only you need to understand the question and what is the data that is given and how to get to the data that is being asked. Okay, so what are the formulas that we are going to look at here? Only you need to know about this average formula. So whenever we wanted to take the average or mean, what do we get and how do we calculate? Simple. Whatever the data that is given, take the summation of all, that is addition of all, divided by whatever the number of that so and so events or so and so articles are there, that will be in the denominator. So this resultant will give us the average. Average matlab per capita or per person or per article kitna value banta hai. That is what we are going to find here. See, sometimes here the questions will be asked directly based on the average. Sometimes it will be asked on the weighted average. कुछ नहीं है, नाम चेंज है. Weighted average is again sum of weighted terms divided by number of terms. Sometimes they might even ask you the average speed of a vehicle. Like if the car is going from A place to B place, let's say in so and so with so and so velocity in so and so hours time दे देते हैं. Then from B to ये time देते हैं, यहाँ पर distance दिया होगा. Then you will be asked to find what is the average speed of that car. So in such a cases we can't simply add and divide it by 2. See, generally हम mistake क्या करते हैं यहाँ पर? Let's say if the distance is let's say if the velocity going from A to B is 40 km per hour and from B to A is 30 km per hour, हम generally क्या mistake करते हैं? 40 plus 30 divided by 2, 35 करके करते हैं. ऐसे problems you should not solve like this. Rather you should find the total distance covered and total time taken, and then divide the total distance with the time taken, then you will get the average speed. Okay, that is how such kind of problems must be solved. So let us take some of the previous year questions and solve those problems. Sabse first, look at the question. The sum of the ages of 5 members comprising a family. So in a family, let's go with the solution as well. In a family there are 5 members, so total number of persons are being given, and that data is given that 3 years ago the average the sum of ages is 80 years. So that means sum of all these 5 members age, okay, let me write it, sum of 5 members ages is equal to 80 years. But there is a catch. When is it? When it was 3 years ago. Let's say अगर present मान लेते हैं, present what could be the sum of 5 members? It will be 80 plus all these 5 members might have gained that 3 years each. So 5 into 3. So 80 plus 15, 95 years is the present sum of age. Please remember this. So sum of ages of all these 5 members. But here another condition is given. ये कहते हैं the average of the age of the family today, that is the this sum divided by total number, is same as it was 3 years ago. तो अगर नंबर ऑफ पर्सन उतना ही है तो ये तो हो ही नहीं सकता है. दैट मीन्स समथिंग हैज हैपेंड. व्हाट इज द समथिंग? दैट इज एडिशन ऑफ द बेबी. So now the 5 member family has become 6 member family. But baby का birth कब हुआ है ये नहीं बताया. We need to find out based on the data given. So let us take whatever the data that we have, उस basis पे काम करना start करते हैं. So the sum of 5 members age 3 years ago is 80 years. Clear cut, इसमें तो कोई doubt नहीं है. So what is the average of 5 members family 3 years ago? It will be sum divided by total number, that is 80 is the sum, divided by total number of people is 5. So 16 years is the average 3 years ago. Okay, please remember this. Now this is the first thing that we got, but condition is given that present with these changes, like present sum is 95 plus there is one baby. Let's take x is the age of the baby. So 95 plus x, ठीक है, let's say present sum of 6 members. यहाँ पर who is the 6th member? That is the baby. So 95 plus x. This is the sum. But if I wanted to take the average of the 6 members at present time, at present is sum, that is 95 plus x divided by 6 करना होगा क्योंकि now the members are 6, and it is given that this average is exactly same as this average. That is the condition given here. Look at this. The average age of the family today is same as it was 3 years ago. This has happened because of addition of baby. On this condition we need to find what is the age of the baby. So it means simply 95 plus x divided by 6 equal to what? 16. That is the average age 3 years ago. So simply 95 plus is equal to 16 6 19 6s, and x is equal to 96 minus 95, that is 1 year. So this is the age of the baby. So answer is what? Simply B. So what we did is simply we found the average in one case with the given conditions, and second case with the given conditions, and the condition is also given that they are same because of addition of new baby. From there we got the age of the baby. Similarly, another question, look at it. This is on the weights. ठीक है, suppose the average weight of 9 persons is 50 kilos. Say that means each person 50 kilos, that is the average meaning. So that means if I take sum of all 9 persons weight, कितना होगा? 50 into 9, that is 450 kilos. This is first information from the statement. Second is saying that the average weight of the first 5 persons is 45, whereas the average weight of the last 5 persons is 55. Then what is the weight of the 5th person? See, यहाँ पर 5th person double counting हो रहा है. देखो, suppose if you have 9 persons, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so यहाँ पर 4 हो गया, यहाँ पर 4 हो गया, ये 5th person जो है वो डबल काउंटिंग हो रहा है. ठीक है. सो फर्स्ट इंफॉर्मेशन ये दिया है, फर्स्ट 5 पर्सन्स का एवरेज जो है दैट इज 45. सो दैट मीन्स फर्स्ट 5 पर्सन्स weight, sum of first 5 persons weight can be found. This is nothing but 5 into 45, इतना ही तो बनेगा. तो कितना आएगा? 90 plus 90, 180 plus 45. सो कितना बनेगा ये? 225 किलोस बनेगा. इतना ही है ना? राइट, ठीक है, 225 बनेगा. नाउ सिमिलरली सम ऑफ लास्ट 5 पर्सन्स, क्योंकि यहां पर दिया है ना लास्ट 5 पर्सन्स इज आल्सो गिवन. सो 5 पर्सन्स वेट इज इक्वल टू कितना? 5 into 55. ये कितना बनेगा? 110, मतलब 2 लोगों का 110, बाकी 2 लोगों का 110. सो 220 प्लस 55 कितना होगा? 275 किलो होगा. सो अगर इसको ऐड करेंगे, ठीक है, कितना बन रहा है? दिस इज लेट्स से 9 10 एंड दिस इज 500. ठीक है. सो 500 किलोस आ रहा है, बट 500 किलोस इज व्हेन यू हैव टेकन डबल काउंटिंग ऑफ द पर्सन. दैट मीन्स एक्चुअल वेट कितना होना चाहिए? 450 होना चाहिए, बट फिफ्थ पर्सन का सिंस दो टाइम हमने यहाँ पर काउंट किया था, इस साइड से भी एक बार, इस साइड से भी एक बार, इसलिए कितना आ रहा है 500 आ रहा है. सो जो एक्स्ट्रा आ रहा है दैट इज द वेट ऑफ द फिफ्थ पर्सन. सो व्हाट इज द वेट ऑफ द फिफ्थ पर्सन? 500 minus 450, that is 50 kilos. Simple. Same application of average. You just have to find the average and apply it accordingly. Use your general aptitude to find this value. In the similar manner, let us look at another question. ठीक है, the question is the average marks of 100 students are given to be 40. So 100 students average marks is 40. ठीक है, this is the average. Now it was found later that the marks of one of the students were 53 which were misread as 83. मतलब गलती हो गया है. So what is the corrected mean marks? That is what we need to find. सबसे फर्स्ट क्या करेंगे, sum of total marks फाइंड कर लेते हैं. So total marks is going to be 100 into 40. So कितना आएगा? This will be 4000. बट इसमें एक एरर है, यहां पर एक्चुअली 53 को जगह 83 कर रखा है. सो व्हाट वी विल डू इज इसमें से -83 करेंगे प्लस 53 करेंगे. दैट मींस ओवरऑल -30 करना पड़ेगा. सो ओवरऑल -30 करेंगे तो कितना आएगा? 3970 आएगा. बट नंबर ऑफ स्टूडेंट्स आर सेम, उसमें तो कोई चेंज नहीं है, दैट इज 100. सो एवरेज कितना आएगा? 39.7. सो दिस इज द न्यू एवरेज आफ्टर correcting the marks. Simple. ठीक है. Now let's go to next question. See, the question is the average rainfall in a city for the first 4 days was recorded to be 0.4 inches. ठीक है. The rainfall on the last 2 days was in the ratio of 4:3 and the average rainfall for 6 days is 0.5 inches. So what is the rainfall on particular day? 5th day पूछा है. सो कंडीशन से हम आराम से सॉल्व कर सकते हैं. फर्स्ट लेट अस गो विद द प्रोसीजर. फर्स्ट 4 डेज का एवरेज दिया है. सो दैट मींस वी कैन फाइंड सम ऑफ द रेनफॉल दैट हैज हैपेंड इन द फर्स्ट 4 डेज. सो पहले 4 दिन में कितना बारिश हुआ है? दैट इज 4 into 0.4 इंचेस, दैट इज 1.6 इंचेस रेनफॉल हुआ है. Similarly, 6 day का एवरेज दिया है. So we can also find sum of rainfall for all 6 days. कितना है? 6. यहां पर नंबर ऑफ डेज 6 हो गया इनटू एवरेज कितना? 0.5 इंचेस. सो टोटल कितना आ रहा है? 3 इंचेस आ रहा है. ठीक है. अब हमें फाइंड करना है. सी, इनिशियली फर्स्ट 4 डेज का दिया है, लास्ट में ऑल 6 डेज का दिया है. सपोज इफ आई सब्ट्रैक्ट फ्रॉम ऑल 6 days this 4 days, I'll be getting that 5th day and 6th day का rainfall मिल जाएगा. So what is the total rainfall on 5th and 6th day? This will be 3 minus 1.6. Simple. So this is going to be how much? 1.4 inches rainfall has happened on the 5th and 6th day. But at the same time it is also given that 5th day 6th day का rainfalls जो है वो 4:3 रेशियो पे है. ठीक है. दैट मीन्स 5th डे पे थोड़ा ज्यादा बारिश, 4 टाइम्स बारिश हुआ है कंपेयर टू 3 टाइम्स ऑफ रेनफॉल ऑन दी 6th डे. राइट. नाउ इस बेसिस पे इफ यू वांटेड टू कैलकुलेट व्हाट इज द रेनफॉल ऑन 5th डे रेनफॉल, 5th डे रेनफॉल इज इक्वल टू, सी दोनों दिन में कितना हुआ था? 1.4 इंचेस. इसमें से 5th डे पे कितना प्रोपोर्शंस हुआ है? 4 प्रोपोर्शंस. आउट ऑफ हाउ मेनी प्रोपोर्शंस? 4 + 3 प्रोपोर्शंस. सिंपल. ठीक है. सो 1.4 into 4 divided by 7, so 0.2 times, the answer is going to be 0.8 inches. Simple arithmetics. You just have to understand the concept and do the calculations. Now let us look at another question. The question is data is given with respect to boys, girls and overall average marks and their average marks in each subject. यहां से हमें ये मिसिंग नंबर जो है x we have to find it. ठीक है. सो ऐसे केसेस में what we need to know, what is the catch here? See, here the average marks in each subject is given, overall average is given, but number of girls and number of boys is not given. So that is what we need to find in order to calculate x value. ठीक है. So ऐसे डेटा देखते ही पता करना है कि what is the requirement. Now from the first data, that is average marks in English and overall marks in English average, इस बेसिस पे वी कैन फाइंड समथिंग. क्या फाइंड कर सकते हैं? सी, द टोटल मार्क्स of girls इन इंग्लिश। लेट्स से गर्ल्स का जो टोटल गर्ल्स का नंबर जो है ये मान लेते हैं एंड बॉयज का नंबर जो है वो बी मान लेते हैं, देन वी विल फाइंड द रिलेशन बिटवीन ए एंड बी सो दैट वी कैन सॉल्व दिस एक्स। सो ये कितना बनेगा, 9 इज द एवरेज एंड ये नंबर ऑफ गर्ल्स आर देयर, सो 9a। सिमिलरली टोटल नंबर ऑफ बॉयज, टोटल मार्क्स ऑफ बॉयज इन इंग्लिश कितना आएगा, 8 इंटू बी आएगा। And it is also given that 9a plus 8b divided by a plus b. This is the average. देखो यहाँ पर sum of the marks divided by total number of the students रखा है, boys and girls. This is equal to 8.8. अब यहाँ से simplification करना है to get the relation between a and b. Simple कैसे करते हैं, 9a plus 8b equal to 8.8 times a plus 8.8 times b. So 0.2 times a equal to 0.8 टाइम्स बी। सिंपली इससे सब्ट्रैक्ट कर लिया, इसमें से ये सब्ट्रैक्ट कर लिया, सो ये डिवाइडेड बाय इक्वल बी इक्वल टू 4 डिवाइडेड बाय 1। simple. So that means what is the indication here, the proportion of girls to boys is 4:1. For one boy there are 4 girls in the class, that is the composition. ठीक है, अब सेकेंड केस में देखते हैं। सेकेंड केस में the information given is 8 into a plus 7 into b divided by a plus b equal to x. We need to find x. तो अब x फाइंड करने के लिए क्या करेंगे, ये जो अननोन पैरामीटर्स है उनको ये रिलेशन यूज करके, दैट इज a इक्वल टू 4b वाला रिलेशन यूज करके विल रिप्लेस इट एंड वी विल फाइंड इट। सो a इक्वल टू 4b, दैट इज 8 into 4b plus 7b डिवाइडेड बाई 4b plus b. सो कितना बनेगा, 32b plus 7b divided by 5b. All numerator denominator में b चला जाएगा, so this will be 39 divided by 5 which is कितना बनेगा, 735 और 7.8 तब जाकर 39 बनता है। So the correct answer is going to be 7.8. Simple. So this is how we calculate. All of this is simple basic arithmetics with the application of average. Let's look at one more question. See, this is more like जो क्रिकेट लवर्स है उनके लिए। The average score of batsman after 50th innings was 46.4। ठीक है, सो मतलब टोटल स्कोर टिल 50th innings कितना होगा, एवरेज इंटू 50, एवरेज इज 46.4 और at the same time it is also given that after the 60th innings his average score is increased by 2.6। मतलब एवरेज टिल 60th innings तक कितना है, 46.4 प्लस 2.6 कितना बनता है, 48 49 बनेगा, इतना ही है ना, 48.6.4 49। so this is the average of this person after 60 innings। अगर ऐसे है तो लास्ट 10 इनिंग्स मतलब ये 50 से लेकर 60 के बीच में कितना स्कोर बनाया है, दैट इज व्हाट वी नीड टू सी। ठीक है, सो यहां पर देखो 46.4 इंटू 50 ये करेंगे तो हमें क्या मिलेगा, टोटल स्कोर टिल दिस टाइम पीरियड वो मिलेगा हमें, कितना मिलेगा देखो, 464 इंटू 5 2 टाइम्स 20s 5 4 20s 5 6 30 32 and 20 23। so the score is this much, 2320। similarly 60 innings के बाद इनका एवरेज 49 बन गया, so यहां पर कितना बनेगा, 54 24 29 0 2940 बन रहा है। अब इसमें से इसको हटा देंगे, रिमूव कर देंगे तो आपका लास्ट 10 इनिंग्स का स्कोर आ जाएगा, प्लीज बी कॉशियस, स्कोर आ जाएगा कितना, 2320 कितना आएगा, 2 and 620 is the total score he made in 10 innings। ये 10 इनिंग्स किस किस के बीच में है, 51 से लेकर 60 तक, 50 के बाद जो भी है। बट हमें क्या चाहिए, इस इनिंग्स में इसका कितना एवरेज स्कोर है, तो एवरेज चाहिए तो क्या करना पड़ेगा, टोटल दैट इज 620 डिवाइडेड बाय टोटल नंबर ऑफ इनिंग्स, सो क्या आएगा 62, मतलब विराट कोहली की तरह बैटिंग किया है। ठीक है, नाउ लेट्स गो टू नेक्स्ट। Last question. See, this last question I wanted to give you as a homework because this was asked in 2023. Simple question, same logic lagao, and each and every one of you please comment in the comment section. After thoroughly going through it, just simply calculate it and get to the right answer and comment your answer here. I'll check it and I'll reply to each of them. Okay, that's it for this particular session. I hope it is useful. Just revise it and practice the sums as many as possible. यहाँ पर एक mistake करने का possibility है, that is while calculating, जैसे sum निकालना, ठीक है, then average निकालना, इस टाइम पे mistakes हो जाता है. So you have to be very cautious and you have to be very thorough with these additions, subtractions and divisions. ठीक है, that's it for this particular session. I hope it is useful. If it is useful, simply like it, share it and subscribe to the channel so that you can get the updates. Thank you very much. See you in the next Saturday with another session. ठीक है, till then take care, bye bye, happy learning.